this morning, New Jersey remains under a state of emergency as the state keeps digging out from the storm.
Governor Chris Christie is joining us now on the phone. And Governor, I believe this is your 17th snow emergency. You know what to do. How's the state looking this morning?
Well, thanks for having me this morning. The state's looking very, very good this morning. I think we've come through the storm really well through a lot of hard work from our dedicated public workers. Let's start off with the roads. All the major state highways in New Jersey are clear. They're just now wet and maybe a little bit slippery, so be careful about the ice. We've kept on the 35-mile-an-hour speed limit on the Atlantic City Expressway. The New Jersey Turnpike and the Garden State Parkway will probably lift that a little bit later this afternoon. We only have about 22,000 customers now without power from a high of 100,000 earlier yesterday. Most of those are in Atlantic and Cape May counties, about 18,000 of them. Atlantic City Electric says they'll have those back on by the end of the day today, 90% of them. So those customers will get relief during the day today. Only about 4,000 in the central part of the state, and those should be back up and running this afternoon. We're looking at flooding down in the southern part of the state, Atlantic and Cape May, that has just been moderate this morning on the high tide. And so from that perspective, I think it's really been nothing more than a normal nor'easter in terms of the flooding. And we only had to shelter 113 people total statewide. So so far, so good. Things are looking good in the Garden State, and we're feeling like we've been digging out of this one. But a lot of snow out there for folks to move. So let everybody be careful today. It's cold, and as they start to move that snow around their houses, clearing walkways and sidewalks and driveways, be careful. It's very heavy snow.
Good information there. And Governor Christie, you mentioned yesterday that the damage at the shore underlines the need for sand dunes. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Sure, because what you see here, and this was nothing like Hurricane Sandy. This was a normal kind of winter nor'easter. Yet you saw the kind of flooding, especially in a town like Margate, that is resisting the dunes that want to be built because of the personal, private interests of just a small handful of homeowners. The need for this is that as these storms get more and more intense, it not only protects the property of the people on the beachfront, but just as importantly, it's about stopping that water at the beachfront so it doesn't invade the rest of the town. And so in places like Point Pleasant Beach, Bayhead, and Margate, which are the three major towns, the only ones left that are opposing these dune projects by hiring lawyers and trying to go to court, what it's doing is it's really hurting the safety and security of their neighbors and putting their own personal interests for their views and et cetera ahead of the interests of the people and the safety of the people in their neighborhoods and in their towns.
And we just also heard from the mayor of CLC that their dunes did hold up, so some great news there. Governor, comparing this to storms in the past, how would you say the response has been?
I think the response has been as good as I've seen since I've been governor because of the amount of snow. You're talking about 1.5 to 2 feet in your viewing area inland, and about 1 foot to 1.5 feet at the Jersey Shore. And up here in North Jersey, you had 2 to 2.5 feet of snow, and which just stopped falling in North Jersey last night at about 10 o'clock. Yet here we are 8 hours, 9 hours later, where we've got all the roads cleared and people being able to move around the state in a relatively unimpeded way on the state highways. So we have 3,800 pieces of equipment out on the roadways by the Department of Transportation. And I have to say to the men and women who did that work all through the night last night, I hope they get a good night's sleep today. They did a great job.
Oh, absolutely. Our thanks go out to all those workers.
Absolutely. Well deserved. And Governor Christie, we appreciate you being with us this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for keeping everybody informed. It helps keep everybody off the roads and safe, and we appreciate your help.
Thanks so much, sir.
Absolutely.